Alright guys, let me know. I'm using another streaming software tonight. I've been toying around with a couple different ones, so let me know how everything sounds and looks on this one. Real quick, just make sure that make sure everything looks alright, and you guys can hear me alright. Brandon Howard, what's going on, man? Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully you guys have had a great Sunday as well. The viewer activity, stream settings. Alright, so it is picking up my voice. Looks like it is picking up the game as well. Alright. So we'll get back to it. And hopefully we can get some people chatter here. See if everything looks and sounds alright. But I don't know what the delay is on this program either, so we'll kind of go like we know what we're doing. And I'm going to check. I do believe we got it fixed. I had a bit of a mod issue that actually had to do with the that little skidder right in front of me. My favorite little 604. Okay, that feels alright. Let's see what we got going on here. A little bit of popping going on. Not horrible though. I was able to grab it. I don't know what's going on with this tree, if this is backwards or what. Sounds good, just really blurry, but that could be on my end with them running new fiber. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely let me know about that. Because if it is, I will. I'll throw it back over on the other stream. Because I didn't mess with how things look on this one, at least. On the other one, I already have the presets. But I don't know if this one's going to be on 1080 or if it'll be on 2K or what it will be, because like I said, I really didn't mess with downscaling or nothing. Sounds good. Okay, that's what we. Main thing is, I mean, obviously going to be audio video, but the audio portion, I'm running kind of a wacky setup for mic audio and game volume. Yeah, the game actually is popping a little bit, which I do believe. Color, Tiger Cat. Looking a lot better. How's everything running? It seems like it's running good, bud. Seems like it's running good. So that's with the 855, which I probably could get back out of here because Ben and I were actually testing an 855 what was that? A directional feller. So that could actually be the stuff that's going on at the moment. We are back solo again tonight, which is no big deal. We did bring over the Barco from MSM, so we will have a loader tonight, which will be really handy to load and all that other stuff that we've been kind of toying around with, we won't need a mid-mount truck anymore. We're doing pulp with this dead stuff. Generally we do firewood with it, but I kind of want to see how the game's going to run while I am by myself. Oops, wrong button. And see how many logs I can actually cut up before the game messes about. Okay, so see, gotta turn on the winch. But I do love this little tire cap. I'm so happy we were able to get it back. We had another mod in its place this morning, but the issue that I had with it was the thing was a race car. For this one, I mean, probably you get enough wood behind it, it will slow down. But this one actually does act like you've actually got a hitch behind it. And that's what I like about it. It's not really a rocket ship. It's like the old Tiger Cat I run. Except for on the hills. This thing's actually got a lot of balls compared to the 610 I run. That thing on the hills, man, we're pulling about 3 miles an hour with a hitch, 4 miles an hour. But she's spunky everywhere else. Still haven't really got the gist of the cable operation yet, but we'll get it. Just take a little bit of time. We'll grab one more. Ooh, you know what it is? It's my blade. I did put my steering on the left joystick. I have to push and hold a button to get the steering to work, but it's a heck of a lot easier than the A and D keys. Tap them back and forth. That way, hopefully, it's a little bit easier to watch too. But I'm finally feeling like I'm making headway with Kalador, or whatever the heck the name is. I'm always bad at pronouncing it. But the stutters are minimizing, and I think having that Yarder cable skidder pack itself was my whole problem with Kalador to begin with. Even when we had multiplayer with MSN and the rest of the guys, I was always having a wicked frame spike type of deal in multiplayer and single player. It didn't really matter, and it really kind of burnt me out. Voice could be turned or game turned down. Okay, we will fix it. Let me see where it be. Desktop audio. Alright, let me know how that is. Turned it up just a skosh. Actually, it turns out that I think half of my issue, game got louder. Okay, well, we'll do it like this then, because I think my mic and the game are actually on the same frequency. Yeah, definitely let them know, because yeah, I haven't messed with the video portion, and apparently I should have actually looked into the audio portion besides setting up what I was setting up. Vehicle volume. So we'll drop that down to 80, and we'll see how that is for y'all. I didn't realize it was up at 100. You are sounding better. Perfect. That's what we're looking for. The game in my headphones is actually quite quiet, so but apparently this mixer that I'm running right now, I didn't separate my mic audio and the game audio. I just separated the desktop audio versus mic and auxiliary, which is my bad. Is the video look nice and clear for you? Brandon, have you tried refreshing the stream maybe? I don't know. I'm not watching it myself. But if it's not looking good, I definitely need to know that, and I'll start it up on the software we were using last week. Try agreement. So video looks good to me. Okay. Master HUD. I don't think I can mess with video settings over here though. Just to make sure, but it should be at 2K. Oh, I knew that. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to put the names out there. Of course, I know you. The man that works with me on all my idiocies when it comes to computers. You and Chris D. You guys are blessings and a half for me. We're gonna leave you right here for a minute because I'm gonna have to push that file over. This should probably be a little bit quieter. Ooh, hey there. That's gonna be a problem. Let's just try to muckle a little bit here. I don't know if she'll grab both of these or not. She will. She probably won't like it much, but she will. I don't really want to cross them though. First day being a skitter man, apparently. But that's why I left it right there. That way I could use it as a backstop. Looks good now. Good, okay. Had me worried. Had me worried. Alright, let's see if we can't give this thing a little bit of a shove. Come on. She's stuck. I just don't want it flying across the map. Just gonna go ginger with it. Alright, so like I said, we're gonna pulp this. Normally I do like firewood or something like that, just because we don't have much for variation here. Which isn't really a big deal, but some jobs don't have variation, some do. Come on, flop the right way for me. Turn that on. Nope, wrong key. And I've been doing 2 and 3s, but they've kind of been spazzy. As you can see, just with the 1, if you go nice and gentle with it, it acts alright. Glad it's looking better though. That made me nervous because I didn't, like I said, I didn't look into all the stuff. I've been kind of toying with different softwares to find ones that are not too bad to hook up, because the ones that I have been using have been kind of a pain. And it's not the software's problem. It's all more or less on mine because I use a virtual mixer, and sometimes it doesn't like having desktop audio and then game audio and then my mic audio like Discord. Like if I was to have people in here, I'd actually have to make another bank uh, for them because my computer's not handling my audio at all, which I probably could get fixed now. But back when I was running the streaming PC, which I was running the actual game server off of that PC, and the live stream, I actually had to use a mixer. That way I could send the audio over from the one PC to the stream. But unless I go back that route, if we do get back into doing this like with multiplayer, which hopefully I can. I know AK was talking about it. It would make it a little bit easier to kind of have a conversation, and it's nice to have some different people in here bringing different topics up and that type of thing. It's not a man band type of deal, but and if they have some issues with it, I'll get that PC going again, and then we'll need that voice meter banana program. So I'm not going to get rid of it yet, but it can be a little bit of a fun ordeal, that's for sure. See if we can do 2 on the stream now. Yeah, she's not liking it so much. Helps when you relieve them just a little bit. Hopefully we can get old Woodsy on too. He's going to be getting new internet here shortly. That'd be freaking awesome. Then we won't have to worry about how many trees we have on the ground, and everybody else will be complaining, and he'll be like, "No, I don't feel nothing. Game's running smooth as silk." That'll be a nice change for you. Not as much swearing. Yeah, I'll have to get a beep button, eh? No, you only got to have that with old Bull around. That old boy. Good people, though. He's good people. We've definitely got a good little community, that's for sure. I enjoy talking with all them guys. Let's not worry about 2 right now. Not with the big ends. No, I'm not a fan of 22. I just I didn't give 19 the time it really kind of needed. I don't feel. There's a lot of things with 19 that 22 doesn't have yet. And instead of playing it and whining about the things that I don't have with it, I might as well take 19 and kind of enjoy it. You know, because the whole time with 19, it seemed like we were. Well, like I was telling Woodsy today, we were talking about it, and it seemed like whenever we wanted to sit down and play, we had to fix something, you know, and it never really got to the point where we got to play it, and then old boy freaking did all that work, and 22 came out, and we never got to play with any of the things that he created, you know? I mean, I don't know, it didn't feel right to me. So I wanted to come back on and at least give it a little bit more time. 22 feels good. There are some things that I don't like about 22, just like 19, just like 17 and all that other. But I feel like with a little bit more time, and these guys have time to play with it, you know, I'll be able to sit down and actually enjoy it a little bit. But we were having a little bit of growing pains on the multiplayer. You know, Woodsy was having internet issues, and it just, yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm thinking on FS22 barcode track loader going with a different grapple set. I wholeheartedly would love that, because this has FDR feel, and it almost feels like I mean, I don't know, I'd have to look at the barcodes. I don't know that I've ever actually analyzed the barcodes grapple bucket, whatever you want to call it. But this grapple on this, it has heavy FDR feels. It does feel good. Boy, we're moving quite a bit. I would like to maybe look at, see if I couldn't. You said that tracked Barco was capable of taking this slasher, so maybe I'll look into that. See if I can't find the version that you're able to get that slasher to work with the tracked version. That way I don't have to worry about this moving back and forth stuff. But I mean, it's solid mod. I'm loving the fact that it's limbing up the tree very, very, very minimal. You know, you don't really notice it. You just don't have to delimb. Where you got them other delimbers that as soon as you hit it, the tree disappears. You know, I like I like that approach. Seeing how we weren't able to get the delimber working, and it doesn't need a delimber. You know, especially for a one-man band like I am right now. That's just that's another step that I would have had to, you know, bring a processor in, delimb the tree, put the tree over next to this thing, and no, you know, I originally thought it was kind of cheesy to have them automatically delimb and whatnot. Probably could have got one more out of that, but definitely handy. Well, look at how much we've moved. Alright, so we'll do a little bit of the other way. But this is completely fixable, like you said, if you just put a placeable next to it, which might be the route I'm gonna go. Yeah, now we're colliding with the trees, I think. No, let's not do that, because I know what happens next. Glad I got to catch one of your... Hey, man, what's going on? I have had a freaking right out straight weekend. first little bit of time I've actually been able to sit down and play. Earlier this morning I was able to do it, but then we had church, so. And if you want to post a comment about that modding issue that you had, FS Living, in the chat, you're more than welcome to. I don't know if any of these guys will know much about it on here, but you know, definitely broadcast the issues that you're having. You never know. Somebody in here might know. I don't know. Your issues were on 17 though, correct? I think the only fella that still is current with 17 at all would be Sirius, and he wasn't on this morning when I first got on. So, and then Woodsy and I were talking something about mods earlier, and I went to look, and he still wasn't on. So, I didn't forget about you. The fellow that I was pretty sure could actually give you a hand was not on this morning. So, I think he might actually be on. I think I see him pop in the Steam, their early stream. He might be on ATS right now. Ooh. See, that's one thing on 19 that I don't see as much of. It does happen, but generally the logs do stabilize, where in this they roll quite a bit. To be honest with you, Woodsy, I don't quite remember the question. He asked me early in the week, and I have no clue, especially when it comes to 17 stuff. But I know he was looking at. Well, I don't even remember what the heck he was looking at. He asked me for a mod length of a public. I think it was the Tiger Cat. Is it gonna cut that? Maybe not. And he was looking to convert it, but I actually seen it on 17. The Tiger Cat mod was actually on 17, so I don't know, that it might not have been what his question was. I think back then it was by JDL Logging. I think Austin had something to do with it too, though. TMG, back when they were a thing. Kid was talented. Just burnt a lot of bridges young. I don't know if he's still here. I can't, I might be able to. Hold on a minute. Participants. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. It only tells me that I'm in here, so I don't know. I don't know this streaming software as well. On my end, it says there is 6 viewers, but it only shows me viewing, so I don't know. And I'm not even watching the stream, so I'm confused. Andy and Jelly are still floating around. What was the group they were in? I think he was looking to take stuff from 19, if I'm not mistaken. It could have been 22, but 19 and go to 17 with it. Not like what we were talking about earlier. But I think they were original converts from 17, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know. I didn't really think to look to see if they were or not, but Anthony, what is going on, man? I haven't seen you in a while. I think the last comment I seen of you was on something to do with chainsaws. Actually, I was going to message you the other day and see how you were doing. No, it was the Tiger Cat when I was moving the loader with the Tiger Cat. I see you had put out a comment about it, and I was like, I wonder how he's been. Yeah, it has. Wasn't it JDL? It could have been JDL, but I think JDL and Austin were working together. It was early 17, if I'm not mistaken. And I know Austin got a hold of me kind of earlier into 17. Oh, good for you, Anthony, man. Good for you. Good to hear things are going well then. Let me see if I can't walk that now that I got that out from underneath me. Ooh, other way. There. That's nearly where I want it. Hey, from Florida. Tell DeSantis I said hey. Oh, man. It depends. The Tiger Cat 630, I think, was JDL and Austin. At least the description has Serious Mods in it too, so that had to be early because I know Serious was helping TMG for a little bit, and it didn't end up going that well. That was back when the interior was an infant, I guess. I'm on 19, Bubba. I've done a little bit of 22. Not as much as I want to, but old Woodsy and them guys are kind of hard to track down some days. They're busy and doing other things, or they're doing some dirt work. Well, I've got guys that want to watch some logging stuff, so it's it's been I think my pile got a little bit wonky there. I don't think we're as straight as I want to be, just from going sideways. So we'll try to straighten that up. Maybe I'll get the skidder and get her a little bit straighter. I've been trying out logging on 22 and not really like it as much as I did in 17. Anthony, you're not alone, buddy. You are not alone in the least. I actually got 17 back up and running last week, and then got frustrated that I wasn't able to mess with my key bindings, and I uninstalled it again. But I probably will get back onto it when I get a little bit more time. I think next week. Well, things are kind of changing. We had another guy put his 2 weeks in today. I just found out, so my week off, week from now, might we'll see what happens. But I was thinking I was gonna have some time to get some stuff straightened out. That way things weren't so rushed for you guys. I've got so much content from the job, but I really haven't found the niche on how to present it that people actually enjoy it. It's half the battle with recording like that. I got that 360 camera. I've made one video with it, and I've been wanting to put it on the loader. That way you can kind of get a feel of, you know, what it's like with a loader and the skidder bringing the hitches, and, you know, the trucks coming in and loading, and you can kind of watch whatever you wanted to with a 360. But after trying to get a editing software for it, I ended up getting, my account got hacked, and somebody started putting up some crazy stuff on my channel. So yeah, I don't even know where we were, but yeah, hopefully in another 2 weeks or a week or something like that, when John goes to Florida, I'll have a little bit of time to do some housekeeping, and I've got so much work around the house to do. We might have some 1970s Ford content coming up here. All depends on how the engine goes. It's been kind of a pain in the tail lately. The buncher I'm running in the game right now is an 822. And I'm not sure which 822 it is, to be completely honest with you. Woodsy was helping me edit one, trying to get her straightened out. And I think I had 2 or 3 different ones on here. One was, I don't even know, from Rebel, and then another one was from, I think it's David something. He's got a Facebook page, which it kills me that I can't even remember his name right now. Son of a gun. Let me see if I can't. Friggin'. Oh, Woodsy. You're the man, buddy. I'll get that straightened out. Is it Mike? Am I, let me see. I don't want to mispronounce these guys. Mike's Logging. That's exactly who it is. Mike's Logging Mods Facebook group. He's got an 822 that I was running. And my apologies, Mike, if you see this or any of the guys. Just it's why it's so much easier when I play with MSN. The guys are the knowledgeable, and I've got a such a hodgepodge mods list. It's hard to keep track of everything and everyone and give everybody the proper credit, and that it drives me nuts. Especially going from 22 to 19 and back, and getting mods from Google Images and then trying to get them straightened out. It's not ideal. We'll just say that. But yes, Mike's Logging Mods on Facebook. He's got a 822 that is public, and I just did that to myself. Let's try it again. We like Mike. Yeah, Woodsy, he eats that up. Like I said, I kind of went off a little bit today about playing with Woodsy. It's, I guess it's like me with logging, because I don't know. You start fixing one thing and then you start tearing apart another thing, and then it's like, oh yeah, we got a log, but we got to fix this, and it just keeps going, and then you realize, oh yeah, we didn't really log. We got all this stuff fixed, and that's basically what playing with Woodsy is like. You play for 5 minutes and you're fixing things the rest of the night. Where I yeah. Hard. And that's why I came back to 19. That's what I was kind of getting at earlier, was he worked on all this stuff, trying to get the mods folders all error proofed out and everything, and then we go to 22 and we never even get to play with the stuff he wasted all that time on. So we're giving her the daylight she needs. And I'm having a blast with it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm glad I put my big boy pants on and just decided to put it on the RSD channel that kind of started it all. But yes, Woodsy, I'm going to I'll definitely download that deal. That way this moving side to side stuff gets fixed. And what we can do right now, I think there's a gate or something we were looking at earlier, or a fence, miscellaneous. I think I can take this and put it, how do I move this thing now? I'm gonna collide with an object. Correct, it is. Let me get this thing straightened up first of all, before we do all that. Let me get it somewhat straight. Cullen 45, how you doing, Bubba? I know who that is. Wow, when I do it, logs go flying too, buddy. There's plenty of people out there that are a lot better than I am at it. And a lot of this is actually practice for me, especially now, because it looks like I might be skidder, buncher, loader man, so it's all helping me out real life. Especially running this loader, that's why you guys are going to see a lot of these trailer mounted loader things, because I'm not very good at it in real life, and it bothers me, especially coming from excavators with cat controls and stuff like that. The joystick setup that we have is so backwards to what I'm used to. Okay, before we do that, let's get this guy. Right, let me see. Okay, so we want something like that. And that'll be good. I know, it's not realistic, blah, 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 but if it gets me to stop wiggling. And the ideal way to do this would probably be to put her back on the truck, make yourself a little pinch point basically, and then drive the truck and loader through that pinch point, and then you'd be all better. All around. Well, I don't know about all that. Ooh, hey there. Are you mean in front and back and that type of thing, Woodsy? You want me to be caged right in? I won't go willing. But we will have bunching. One of my favorite things to do in the game is bunching. So, of course, when I'm off stream, I'm running the buncher. So that's why you don't see that much bunching on the live stream. But now that we do have the... it seems like the stutters are better. They're not gone, but they're better, and I'll take a look at that, and I'll see what we can't do to get them all fixed up, at least the best that I can. Because I do have that TARDIS teleport in here, which I do believe is causing some issues too. And like the game was saying, the 855, which if I'm not mistaken, is that an 860? See, I've got this 855 here with the, what is that, Wartaw head on it or whatever. But I've also got these guys, which I do believe, beautiful models. Okay. They're gorgeous. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is one of them units that can do the FDR head swaps and stuff like that. And I think JDL or somebody had put a directional head on it, and I think it's got some errors going on. So I'm not sure if this is the mod that's giving me issues, and the fact that there's two of them, I'm not really, they're identical, but there's two of them, and this has got the antenna. And if I hit the where are you? All right, antenna color, antenna chrome. You know, so I do believe this is the one that might be giving me issues. I don't see any chrome on. Well, there's chrome down here. So that could be the one that's giving me issues. And I don't use a directional feller generally. I got it that way I could if we started doing some ground with some hills on it and whatnot, but you know, I download all these things, test them out, and then I either forget to take them out, or you know, I save them for a rainy day type of deal, and it's not good, especially if it's the one that you're trying to stream on. But I think I added that after 22 was released. And like I said, Ben and I were more or less testing it out. Bring it into the shop, LOL. Yeah. No, I'm going to delete that son of a gun before you get your hands all, sucker. I forgot I gave you the stupid mods list. Chris D, what is up? I asked you if you still played 19. You were big on that 22 there last I heard, so. Yeah, might be doing 17 here shortly. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Am I missing you? What's going on? How you been, little buddy? All around recon, every position. Yeah, it's actually the way it's going to be at work too. Like I said, we've got a driver, Bucky, we've got Ben, and we've got John. And Ben's been running loader primarily. He's last job he did a little bit of bunching, and John generally goes out and does the bunching. But with him putting his 2 weeks out, it's just going to be me and John. And John's got a whole bunch of stuff on his plate besides logging, being the owner and boss, supervisor, everything. You know, he's so it's going to be yeah, just like this at work shortly. But we'll see if we can't find somebody. Gonna get that Tiger Cat all fixed up for somebody, I guess. But it'd be cool. It'd be nice to get to learn the buncher and the loader. I haven't had much time in the buncher at all. I've had a couple days worth of time in the loader. Never got great. About as good as I'm doing here. But the buncher I'm excited for. It's definitely definitely a pucker factor type of videos will be coming from that, I'm sure. The last one we had actually had the auto, not auto level, but you were able to level the cab and all that. That was a what was that? Was it a Caterpillar? I think it was. Could have been a Tiger Cat, but it was older, a little bit older. Then they just got this Timber Pro last year. I think the either the Cat or the Tiger Cat went in for service work, and he ended up seeing that Timber Pro and said, "Okay, sold." Staying out of trouble? Never. PC trouble at the moment. We'll say that. Here, I'll knock on wood real quick. Yep. PC has been good. I've got the notebook full of passwords now. I don't have any passwords saved on any programs. I am doing it old school, like you said. So, yes, sir. It's a little bit more of a pain in the butt, but security is... Don't mess with it. Let me just say that. Don't mess with it, guys. Do not let Google autofill everything, because all you need to do is download one bad thing and they get everything from you. So, yeah, that Chrome autofill was an awful hurting. Hey, good boy, I'll cuff you. What map you playing on 22, Chris? You playing one of the stalkers, or? I think you said you only had a couple mods in, so there's not. I don't think there's that much to really take yet. I might look into the farming side as well. I know, like I said, Woodsy was he's got a map that they were doing the terrain deformation on. I think they're doing it now too on the battlegrounds or something like that. Raj was saying earlier. Elm Creek, haven't found anything I like for a mod map yet. Yeah. Oh, they'll come. I'm sure there's something out there. It's just a matter of looking. Or maybe there's not. I don't know. Like I said, there wasn't a pile of mods yet for the login side, so everybody wants to do the conversions. Trucker, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. Double joystick with a load. Well, yeah. That's the only way I play this game. Got to. And I've actually got them set to the exact configuration that I have in the only thing that I changed is I've got the left and right like our buncher. I don't have it on left and right foot pedals. I still have the left and right foot pedals for throttle and stuff like that. So I've got the joysticks in the back of the I'm sorry, the triggers in the back of the joysticks as my turn left and right. So I am cheating, but it's realistic. Oh yeah, yeah. That's a good map. That's the one I played on here originally, right? Elk Mountain. We logged, I think, with Bull and Raj. What's the best log trailer for FE? For 19, I am a pits man. All depends on the tree length that you like to run. I don't know if the tree length on this is actually going to work because this is all pulp, but I will show you. Maybe I won't show you. Yeah, I don't think I have anything at the store. Let me see. Day cab, of course. I need to grab one of these actually either way, so. Wait, no, I don't. I did get one. Yeah, right here, dummy. Tabbed right through it. Where is it? 99 Alt T and the shop. See if we don't get clipped through a building. Alright. Take this guy right here, but I think this guy's good for my 16 footers. I don't think it's going to be any good for pulp. I don't actually have a pulp trailer. Actually, I think I have a mid-mount. Oh, there's a pulp trailer. That's a stock in-game one, but it'd work. Not exactly my cup of tea, but yeah, we have a mid-mount here. NMC. That'll take my pulp, I'm pretty sure. Factory new? No. Rim color white. Yeah. Alright. Muckle onto that. That's the one we're on now. Oh! I thought you guys were on the, Battlegrounds. He was saying. And it's easy to find this if you're looking for a mid-mount trailer. I like the truck with the self-load, but unfortunately the self-loader's in the front of the truck. If it was in the back, you could actually pull a pump trailer behind it. You can pull a pump, but basically you have to, I believe, I don't think the crane on the front of the truck will actually load the back trailer. But the pit 4-rung trailer, stake trailer, whatever you want to call it. That's generally what I run, and I've run that since, I think, 15. When it came out, it was all rusted out and all that. I love that trailer. So I've kind of run that ever since. Because I don't do much with tree link. I do have some tree link trailers, trucks and trailers. So if we get into the red pine or anything like that, maybe we'll do some tree length on here. But generally I run the 4 stake, or if I'm doing pulp, I'll run the 8 stake, or you know, a little bit more. But the more stakes you have, the more easy you kind of have to go with your loading skills, because you'll hit them racks, so you'll hit the collisions a lot more, or at least I do. I tend to smack them quite a bit. So this will be a good test to see if we can't get the 8-footers. Is this a Robotech? Whatever. I don't remember. Robotech. Not Robotech. Oh, this is a, looks like ours. But we'll see if she'll load. I think I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. I did. It's alright. We turned the traffic off last time because we had to load in the road, and they kept blowing the horns at us. There's our shop that we made. We built it. It's still here. Causing a little bit of lag there. There's quite a bit of stuff there, so. But I mean, look at the woods. You know, there's so much work here. I love it. There's just so many possibilities that you can just go crazy with. I mean, all, you know, turn that into farmland, do whatever you want to do with it. Look at this stack. That is atrocious. Yeah, we'll fix it here maybe. Alright, let's see what we can't do. I like this grapple. This is quite a bit like the 234B that we run. The Tiger Cat grapple. Let's see how it actually picks. Does it? Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Alright, let me change the camera here real quick. It looks like the collision's screwed up. We'll see. Where is you? No? Alright. Oh, I might have the wrong truck on this trailer too. Okay, so go up a little bit. It might be a bit longer too. It doesn't look like 8 foot when you get it on a trailer. Alright, let's drop it there. Alright, let's see what we can't do now that we've got our depth perception somewhat straightened out. I didn't want to pull from that side either. I wanted to pull from this side, because this side's all screwy. I like the grapple though. This one, it seems like it picks decent. You're able to separate things out a little bit. Oh, Elk Mountain, Wyoming, not Montana. Okay. I didn't know there was a difference. I don't know what maps are out right now. Okay, thumbs up. Thumbs up back to you. Oh, hey there. Crazy log. Alright, go in a little bit further. There we go. If we can't get this thing to sit decent. This is another one of them deals that I was talking to Woodsy about earlier. But they seem pretty tight there. We'll see how the second row goes. And I won't spend all day mid-melt loading these. I mean, we'll do that next stream. We'll continue working on the pulp with the loader. I want to work on that a little bit easier to film. I don't think you're gonna get away. I'm gonna record loading this up at some point. But she'll take a little while with these big chunks. That's why generally I run the pulp a little bit smaller, but with it being dead wood, dead, rotten, whatever you want to call it. Pulp it. About this size right here. Oh, hey there. That's awful strong. You get a couple in there? That would be cool. That one to the right is about the size of pulp I like. These big chunks are just awful wasteful. Maybe the smaller. Grab that smaller piece for the next row. Project Zomboid, there's a good one too. I haven't done that in a while. You running a multi or single player, Chris? You guys let me know if you guys like that too, because that's a blast. I love that Project Zomboid. A little bit different. Well, it's a lot bit different, but vanilla, yeah, sir. I run some mods. Generally, it just has dual weapons, but that and vehicles. I like to find the military vehicles at the checkpoint, stuff like that. But yeah, I put a lot of time in vanilla, that's for sure. It's my favorite survival. Yeah, there's too much meat in that row. She's got the floppy head on her. Alright, I think that's good enough for you guys. I don't wanna bore you to death with me trying to learn how to stack these things up. Let me take a look. This is one of the biggest reasons why I left 22 too. And it does have it. Look at the gap. Now a lot of that is my loading, not the game. But like this right here, tree on tree, that's what I'm looking for. And I think it might be moving on me too. I think that was a 19 issue all in itself. But like I said, I ain't gonna bore you guys to death with that. I'll bore you guys to death with this. Oh, we still got one more tree we can get out of you. One more pulp. Well, good luck on the Zomboid, man. Oh yeah, I understand, man. Them are some of the best days right there. The beginning days of Zomboid. It was almost like the beginning days of DayZ. Everything was freaky. Might take one more out of this. It's about the size of the pulp I'd like. Yes, sir. Can't tell you the amount of times I spent in a closet on DayZ or in a shed or something like that. Of course, a lot of times it was people trolling. They knew who the green people were. It's back on Arma 2, I think, when I first started playing DayZ. That was good, man. No, don't do that. So yeah, the amount of time that it took me to do this is kind of embarrassing. However, we're doing one chunk at a time, but I mean, what I have, 9-10 trees, maybe less, and we've been going for, I wish I could tell you. But generally I chunk up 2-3 of these and then I'll take them over. But with the stream, it does affect it a little bit. Stability wise, so it's not as good as single player. Come on. And I am doing the biggest part of the tree here. There she go. But the flopping around, I do believe, is like 80% better on 22. I do think they got that worked out. I might not have played enough 22, but I do know that the flopping around on 17 was horrible. The flopping around on 19 got a little bit better, but on 22, I think they have made that better. Ooh, no collision on the skidder. I think we're on a bit of a downhill too, so the trees want to go that route. Look at this. Let's not do that. I think we'll end her off and we'll do a little bit of bunch and kind of mix it up a little bit. And I want to test that out. on the stream. That's the only time that I can actually get it to stutter real bad. So, or at least I was able to. It didn't seem like it was all that bad earlier. And I want to know if that's going to be fixed. That way, the next time I stream, I can hopefully have a little bit more of this cleaned up, and maybe we can get another hired hand in here. That'd be cool. I know Woodsy likes running processors, so we might have to put the Barco away a little bit. See if we can't sweet talk him into coming. As long as he promises to play and not mod. Alright. That guy there. Perfect. Alright. We'll go hop into the buncher real quick and see what we can't mess up. Which way are we going here? Okay. So we want to go this way. We're on the buck side of the center mount? Okay. No, it don't matter. It's just nice to have somebody else in here. What are you looking at? You're looking at a week? Or longer for your internet? I thought you said the end of the week or something like that, but I might have misunderstood you. Nope. I didn't say I was good at it. I said I like running it. Let's just make that... make that point now. Of course, I'm going after all these garbage trees. 2 weeks and already... okay. It's a date. Come on. I think this was, I don't think this is the one that we worked on, would you? I think this is the one that I edited the track speed on because I was having problems with that. So I think the Mike's, son of a gun. I think the Mike's login one isn't washable. I think this is the one that we started working on, then we went over to Mike's and started getting that one squared away. So I'll have to look and see if I can't find that one. I think it's actually in your downloads or your Discord. I'll have to look through our communications. Which this one isn't that much different because I do believe Mike's has got the hard hat and all that too. As long as I hold hands, so that's not pushing, just pushing. I know it's 2020, but I'm not there. I actually, if you're on, I have got a story for you. Yeah, it kind of blew me away when I heard about it, but yeah, I've got a story for you. Just found out last night. Cut in here a little bit. That stinks. I like to get in the backside and then kind of work your way forward. This is one of them big trees. I think this is actually one of the, this is the one that held the tree properly, and I didn't take the other one, which could have been Mike's, if I'm not mistaken, because it squished the tree too much. I don't remember. I have to look back at the VODs. So I had it, I think it was 2 weeks, last weekend, Sunday, I had all that, the issues. And I think I put this one in, but this one might be the one that has the bit of a spasm to it. I'm not sure. Them are the big trees on the map. These are the big girls. And these, I believe, I would consider them to be red, but I could be wrong. Look at the top of them, actually. Yeah, they look like it. Not no more. Not no more what? I ain't never been a holding hands guy. You can ask my wife. It's not a big tree anymore. Why? It doesn't look like it's all that big. It used to. Well, I mean, look at the. You look at the size on them. You know that's. Yeah, it's bigger. It's bigger than. Bigger than the pine and spruce they have. Oh, it's a short stump. Yeah, right, yeah. I got you. I was going literal and you were going jokes. Now, what I do want to try, I know I spaz around, guys. I apologize. I like testing things. Not like Woodsy does. I want to know if I want to put more time into this 822, or if I could be happy with the John Deere, because like I said, we worked on one of them so much. And it ticks me off that I don't know, but they're identical. One of them gets dirty, one of them doesn't. And I don't remember which one it is, because this one's got grates on it, and I know that we replaced the grates on one of them, because the model itself didn't have them. So what I want to do... Oh, wrong one. I'm going to rent that John Deere one more time because I don't know the difference between these two. They both have the leveling cabs on them. But I've been running this guy. And then it's got design, BMC, which I'm not sure what that means. And 1. And maybe I'm being dumb because I don't know. But then you got engines set up tier 1, tier 2. So I don't know if that's talking depth or DPF. Like, I don't know. I don't remember these things. So I just been kind of buying that type of deal. But I know that it was very finicky the last time I run it, and I want to give it the credit it needs. and deserves. Here, ooh, are we in a tree? We are. Put it right on top of, literally right on top of that one. No. About here. Better? Better. Okay. And that's that TARDIS teleport mod. And I almost think I know the difference between the two now, just after, because this one's got a screen on it. And the one that Woodsy and I believe, used had a screen on it as well. The one has the processor script in the hand, in the head. Other is stump grinder for salt. Okay. See, this one drives me nuts because this one goes nuts on it. I don't know why, it just does. I like the fact that you can, you know, dig up your stumps and whatnot, but I don't like that right there. Luckily, it didn't spit out a million discs. But the machine feels smooth. It actually feels like you've actually got a air ride seat in it. So which one's better, Woodsy, to grab? Is this the ideal one that I'm wanting? Because I don't want the one that you actually need to manually tell it to cut, because I don't have that key bound. And I like but I don't like that multiple cut node that it's got, because it spazzes out. This tree is stuck in the canopy. The other one is the one you have to hit X. Yes, I don't want that. It's nice, it's very nice. This is the problem that I don't like. However, this one does clean up the chunks. Generally, it cleans up the chunks. Of course, it can make other ones while it does it, but you can actually dig up stumps with this one too. I do know that. Or, yeah, maybe I grabbed the wrong one. Generally, it used to do the animation. Maybe I have to enable that. A lot of create fields. Y. Okay, that's this, and then 30 tracks on also left control T. Oh. Left shift. No, that's right. Left T, deactivated, activated. Okay, so let's see if this makes a furrow now. There it is, okay. So that got rid of that stump. I don't recommend putting your head in the dirt when you're cutting. Oh, I hate that part though. I do not like that. That drives me bonkers. I think I might be just going a little bit too fast for it. Seems like it takes a second for the trees to recognize that they're cut, though. Maybe I just am doing this wrong. Like, let go of it here, not doing nothing. The tree's still floating there. Then you start pulling up on it. I don't know. That's why I like the little 822. You don't get into that stuff. But I like the sounds of this guy, and it feels smooth. Maybe you just got to kick them out? No? I don't know. It's weird. It's almost like it's got a hesitation to it. But the 822 doesn't have. I'm going to cut this guy. Grab it. Okay. It's in right now. This time it didn't do it though. But you'll see it'll actually, it'll go out of the collectors. And then all of a sudden it'll go into them. I think this is kind of a short boomed one too. But we still got it. But watch it when it goes out. It's out of the collectors right now. And then all of a sudden it settles into it. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how to explain that. But it feels like butter to run. Probably just spoiled by the way the 822 runs. Oh, hey there, that was my bad. We had canopy above us. See, if you kind of whip it down, you're good. Big tree. See if we can't whip this one down again. That's better. That might be all I'm doing wrong. I'm running it like it's an 822. That's it. With the 822 you can kind of guide it. That big girl. Kind of interested to see how the Barco handles these. Nope, not on top of that guy. That's what I like about this guy too. Just instantly gets rid of them other ones where the Tiger Cat feller will just chunk it, and it really doesn't like deleting. Come on. Gonna have to have Raj give me the school of bunching. He's pretty good at it. Alright, I'll end her there, guys. I don't want to hold y'all up with me experimenting stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, remember to hit that like button. And, yeah. The other one is the one... Okay, I did read that. Alright. Well, we'll wrap her up there, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you guys for the comments. Definitely kept it going well tonight. We'll see you next time. God bless y'all.